Hey guys, what's going on? Just got done washing all these hunting clothes so that they don't stink real bad. And getting ready for rifle season. But I wanted to take a minute here and talk kind of about the Kuiu system that I ran in the whitetail woods. Limitedly this year, I didn't get to hunt as much as I wanted to, but the last 2 years I hunted quite a bit more. And this system worked well for me. There are a lot of great brands of hunting clothes out there, a lot of companies making high quality stuff. I feel like that is a great investment. If you can sit in a stand longer and not get cold, if you can hike farther because you're not overheating, always a good thing. So this is just the system that I used that worked for me. And I'm just gonna start with bottoms here. So typically, other than really warm days, Merino 210 bottoms, comfortable, keep you warm. And then early season, I do have a pair of Tiburon pants that are really lightweight. I'll wear those by themselves when it's 65 degrees plus. Beyond that, the attack pants go over top of those Merinos. If it's a little cooler, sometimes I'll just run the attack pants by themselves. But when it starts getting cooler, I do like to have that base layer merino wool. And then in the ultra cold, so when it's probably when it's 40 to 50 degrees, which isn't ultra cold, I'll just run the guide pants with the merinos. Guide pants are a little bit more insulated, a little warmer than the attacks. I like the fit of the attack pants better. The guides are a little bit bigger and bulkier for me, but I'm pretty tiny and skinny. So on the ultra cold days, like I was saying, which is the next thing on my hangers, I'll run super down pants with the Merino 210s, super down, and guide pants. I think the coldest day this year was down to like 4 or 5 degrees. Wind chill factor was right around 0. Comfortable. I mean, you're gonna get cold. My feet were cold, but I wasn't really chilled at my core. So that was the important thing for me. Also, the comfort of good hunting clothes is you can still move around. If I needed to change positions in a tree stand, I can. I don't feel like I'm the kid on A Christmas Story who can't move. So onto the top layers. I do have a Tiburon top that on really warm days, I'll just have that on. Merino, they're light, I think 125s, and then the Peloton. I've got a layer of both of those. I've never really wore them both at the same time. The Peloton, I don't think is quite as warm as merino wool. Might be crazy, but I like the warmth of the merino wool a little bit better. I like the feel of the Peloton better. So in warmer weather, I tend to wear the Peloton. And then the next layer that I'd throw on is the Peloton 240 hoodie. Really comfortable. And then always my outer jacket's the guide jacket. So I wear that pretty much all the time except for really, really warm days. And then from there, when it's really cold outside, super down jacket, kind of the same as the bottoms. And then I also got an ultra, I think it's the name of it's ultra super down or something. It's a new vest they came out with and jacket that they have, but they have more of the down, so they're more insulated. And the day that it was really, really cold this year, I did stack both of those, so I had the super down and the vest on, kept my core good and warm. And as far as rain gear goes, I just run the Ultra NX. There's literally nothing to them as far as an outer layer goes. It's just to keep the rain off, and they work as designed. So really, really pleased with how they've functioned in the whitetail woods. Granted, they aren't designed with the whitetail hunter in mind. There are other companies that do whitetail systems, and they're great as well. So I just wanted to kind of show you what system I'm running. It works for me. That's kind of all there is to it. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to leave us a comment. But that's all for this week. I've got my rifle stuff. I'll just take you kind of back through this basement. So I've got my studio set up. so I got some video editing capabilities and I've got all the audio, so we'll be getting back on getting the Utah short film with Matt and Kevin done. But all that I've brought in, my gun safe isn't here yet, but I've got the 30-06 ready. It's all cleaned up. Got a couple boxes of shells, so gonna spend some time. Tomorrow we're headed up to camp to move stands to get set up for first day of rifle season, and then it's on. So gotta shoot it, make sure it's still sighted in, and go from there. So we'll see you next time.